across years of experience and clients from across the board, here's what I have found to be true, including my own experience. There's a very natural inclination to point the finger and to blame, especially when it comes to when we are navigating the space of our own emotion creation and our triggers and our behaviors and why we are the way that we are. And that behavior, that action of pointing the finger and blaming, looking outward, that action is for the weakness in us. The weak parts of us want to do that. Our strength doesn't do that. Our wisdom doesn't do that. Our strength claims our life, refuses to live in the seat of a victim. We all reach a point where we recognize that blaming and finger pointing outward is a trap that keeps us stuck. And when I say we reach a point, sometimes it's a maturity, sometimes it's a life stance, sometimes we encounter another individual, or we read a quote, or we just get to a certain age where we recognize blaming what's broken in me on other people, on my childhood, on circumstances. It isn't going to cut it anymore. And what we're left with is asking ourselves the question, well, then what cuts it? Claiming what's yours to own is strength showing up and saying, it's unsustainable for a meaningful and fulfilling life if what I only do is blame what's weak or broken about me on other people, claim what's awesome about me based on my own doing. And instead, what is sustainable for a very meaningful and fulfilling life is radical personal responsibility. It's releasing them from holding your power and instead claiming your power, which is a space that feels very grounded, very calm, very wise, very connected to who you are and how you want to evolve. And when you do that, there is no more being stuck. You can't even see the sky anymore. The potential of your life is truly limitless. So where do we start? Because oftentimes the question is, where do I start? Now, we cannot manage anything that we are not first aware of. So a good starting point is to pay attention, meaning listen to how you talk out loud and listen to what you say in your head. Every time you are blaming something outside of you for what's going wrong with you or in your life. And keep a journal. Write that shit down. Take a look at it and decide how you want to reclaim your life. That rather than blaming outward, you claim what it is that you want and you determine the wise action to go after it.